Well, hello, welcome back to my channel, everybody, and it's time for us to create a new character for the F1 2020 Let's Play. We're going to be doing a random, well, not a random character, but we're going to be making our guy and every other upload. So we're going to start with My Team, then the next upload will be a career mode, and then back to My Team career mode, back My Team career mode. So that's how this is gonna work. So let's just make our guy. Budget. There's an 8 in there. Budget. I can't type today. Budget. Sim. Budget sim racer, and then we're gonna go with BSR for our initials. Now a nickname. Our audio name. What do we go with? Rainmaster Red Roberts. Rookie. We'll go with a rookie. Go with my favorite number, one of my favorite numbers, 14. Confirm profile. So we're gonna go with okay. Okay, so here we are in the team overview. We're going to go with Budget Sim Racer here.
Okay, boss, Carl here. Let's get this team up and running. The first thing we need to do is register a team name and bring in some important partners. First, enter a
team name. Go with BSR Racing. There we go, team name complete. Oh, I hit slash instead of enter. BSR Racing.
Let's choose our primary sponsor for this season.
Who's
Some
our
sponsors
primary
offer
sponsor
a larger
going to be?
signing bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
Okay, so let's earn 25 Constructors Championship points. I think we'll go with, what is this? Shark. Looks pretty good. Earn 5 Constructors Championship points in a season. That can't be too bad.
Our chassis won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So, let's sign one of those now. Obviously, the better the performance and
power unit,
the better.
Okay, so we have 4.9 million.
We're going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season at no extra cost.
Renault, Mercedes, and Ferrari. I feel like Ferrari's too expensive. We don't really want to go with Ferrari here. Oh, Ferrari. Mercedes. We'll go with Renault, I think. We'll go with Renault. We'll go with Renault. 2.2 million to spend on a teammate.
Interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them. Oh, and we renew contracts every few races, so you'll have plenty of chances to sign someone else should the need arise.
We got 27 experience, 63 race, 60 awareness, and 78 pace. 28 experience, 65 racing, 56 awareness, and 79 pace. I think the race, the awareness is going to help him make moves up the grid, so we'll go with Anthony Hubert.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier, and let's select or edit the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time.
Which
from
one
HQ.
should we go with here? Kind of digging. Let's make a new one.
Now we need a badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch.
Let's go with a new one here. Alright, which livery do we want to go with? Is there any nice ones? Camo might look pretty cool. Well, I guess like slashed or needles. I think we like needles. Let's change color. Go with lime green. I think we go with lime green. And then we'll go with I don't even know what complements lime green. Like nothing complements lime green. Or like a dark purple maybe. Very dark purple on the edge of black. That's nice, I like that. We'll accept that. That's going to be our car livery for the season. Perfect. So we're done with the car livery. Team badge. Let's see what we got for badges. What are we thinking here? Is there any nice ones? Go with that. And then it looks like somewhat of a B and an S. There's a color scheme of that, though. Back to our lime green, which is more that way, I think. A lot of more saturation, luminance. That's close enough. Is our other one like a midnight purple? There we go. Good enough.
Last but not least, we need to pick team colours for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colours throughout HQ.
Why is our livery not there though? Want that one. There we go. Team colors. Want our lime green again. Boom. And we're gonna go with our midnight purple. And then I think we'll just keep. So now we'll go with our purple, midnight purple, and we'll leave white. That's all good. Alright, we'll do the full season length 22. Alright, let's do some gameplay settings here. So we'll do formation lap on. Qualifying, we'll go full. And here's where you guys can choose whatever settings you want. I'm going to go with difficulty as 80. We'll go difficulty as 90. And you guys don't have to do, and ladies, possibly, just choose whatever settings that are going to make the game more enjoyable for you. Like, there's no point in playing a game on fully hard difficulty and just not having fun with it, right? You always want to have fun. So just do whatever settings you want. And that's about it. So, traction control, we'll go with medium. Makes it fun for me. Gearbox manual, pit assist off. Release assist, yeah, we'll go pit release assist on because pit stops and all that are fun. So, alright, let's get to the first interview here and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT, and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams, and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out, though, as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. And there's a rich history of that in Formula 1 too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill, and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team, though, is that while the team itself is new to Formula 1, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team?
I won't lie, it's been a lot of work. There's more to come. There's even more to come, but I wouldn't take on tasks with myself and my team. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I like that.
Every team needs 2 drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates?
Their skill set really suits our team. As you guys can already
No
probably
worries,
tell
finish
that
bottom
I've
of
already
the
done
table.
this.
Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
Honestly, Alfa Romeo. Williams is just slow, so we don't
How
have to
are
worry
you
about
expecting
them.
the car to feel out on track?
Honestly, I want our aero department to notice.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
Go with the powertrain department.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes
I
your
think
way?
we'll go with durability or chassis on that
And
one.
finally, which of your new departments...
Durability, because I don't want anything to break while we're driving, because that would just not be fun.
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Perfect.
Okay,
Alright.
great, thank you.
Oh.
That's a wrap.
Alright, well, it's showtime. We're going to do a quick little... Probably run some track acclimation. Oh, first we got to manage all this. Activities. Good driver training camp. I don't think we can do anything after that, no. So then we have the car reveal. I don't want to do another. We'll go pre-season merch sale. Alright, we'll go driver press tour. That should be everything. Messages, let's see. Patient during the recent downtime. I am pleased to confirm that the issues with our internal network have been resolved. Perfect, IT guy. Let's go. Let's just take a look at everything else out here. We have 1,000 resource points that we're going to spend right away. I think we're going to go with gearbox durability for the first one. And we're 50 resource points shy. We're 25 resource points shy of everything else. So that's fine. We'll just keep that up. Let our weekly resources come back and let's advance the time. Alright, let's advance this time. Let's look at the car reveal. That's what we'll be racing with. Look at that sexy thing. There we go. That's the car for the season. And we also can edit and change the liveries as we go. But there's the car. Alright, let's get to Australia indeed. So right before we simulated it up, the durability department failed on the gearbox there, so you can actually upgrade something else now. You want front wing main flap. 40% failure chance. Nice. Alright, well, let's try this again. Let's go to the race weekend here in Australia. Kick off the season. Probably going to run track acclimation. So then we'll just go to qualifying and get to the race. Alright, let's see what I got for messages on my team here. Morning everyone, blah blah blah. Qualifying is dry, race is dry. Perfect. Alright, let's just run track acclimation, we'll go from there. Look at Australia. Ready for BSR Racing to take control here. There's Red Bull. But the purpose of this channel is to show you guys play
Hey
on
boss,
whatever
this is
settings you
Jeff.
want.
Just wanted to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I won't let you down. The car is ready to go, but it's brand new of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data.
Perfect. So I'm on the Logitech G27 wheel, showing you that you could have fun with whatever you want to do. So you're probably going to hear it clanking throughout the video, and that's okay. Actually, let's run track acclimation. And I went out. So do a couple of warm-up laps, and then I'll see you guys when for track acclimation.
Okay, the track is...
Alright, well, let's just do some track acclimation. Even though I've raced Australia a lot of times, I know what's going on, how to race it.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
3 laps of track acclimation. Which shouldn't be too bad. Track acclimation on Australia is pretty easy because I know the track.
Approaching the
Obviously,
DRS
I
zone.
don't know the
Watch your
track,
MFD
so
for the
there we go.
activation point.
That's fun. First lap in the new car. Gotta get used to all the braking zones. The downforce difference from the other cars I race in. It's okay. So I'll see you guys on the last lap of track acclimation here. Okay, so here we are on the last lap of track
This is the final lap of the program.
And on that second lap, I had Hamilton actually undercut me on the first corner. And it was just all downhill from there. But the car doesn't feel too bad. Obviously, it's the first car in F1 here for BSR Racing. Oh, a little bit of understeer there. That's okay. Kind of got loose. Can't be really risking anything. Don't want to total the car. My team wouldn't be happy probably. But we'll see how it goes. I don't expect to qualify anyway. I don't even expect to get into Q2. But after track acclimation, we're going to go to qualifying, and that's when we'll really see what this car can do on the softs and the rich. DRS going slow on a couple corners, but we haven't missed any, which is good. I always lose time on hairpins no matter what I do. Always. Gotta get better at the whole hairpin thing. There we go, that's track acclimation complete. And I will see you
Program
guys
complete. Good work.
qualifying.
Head on back to the...
Alright, and here we are, out for our first lap of qualifying. The weather looks pretty grim, if I'm going to be honest here. Let's hope it doesn't start raining for Q2 and Q3. The weather's not looking like it's going to hold out for us here in Australia. Pretty dark, but let's see how the car performs. Q1, here we go. And we're across the line. First corner. Oh, invalid. I see the track when it's... Oh, wow. I always cut that corner a bit too hard. So we're going to turn you down to lean. And then I'll see you guys when I come around for my second lap. And here we are in the final hairpin. To come around for first actual qualifying lap without trying to cut the first corner. See how this one goes. And it's showtime for BSR Racing. Here we are past the first 3 corners. Kind of banging off the red one. They're too busy looking at the map. Slow down. One of the AlphaTauris is pretty much just right behind me. Fourth gear will take it in this time. Keep the RPMs low in the corner so you don't do a little spin-o-rama. Right, pretty early for this one. Straight. Fast chicane. Hopefully we don't cut any of this corner. We get a ding for it. No, we're good. Probably gonna do like a 130, and I'm getting passed on a qualifying lap. Can't take the proper racing line. Pierre Gasly and AlphaTauri wants to be like that on my qualifying lap. What a big baby. Here we go, across the line. We're looking like a 126, 127. We're slow, but that's okay. We'll get back into the pits here, and we'll come out on a fresh set of softs. See you guys then. And here we are coming out on our final qualifying lap, possibly. And we'll see if we can do better than a 127. I know it was slow turn 1, pretty slow. But we'll see how this goes on a fresh set of soft compounds. We'll see what we can do. I'm hoping for a 125 or 126. But we shall see what we can do here. We're already up. A couple hundredths. Second. 2 tenths, 3 tenths. 4 tenths. So we're at 127 right now. Come around to third. I'll shift real quick. We're at 4 tenths only, so we're pretty slow still. Braked a bit early there. See where that puts us out at. Still positive, or negative, I guess, on the delta. It's good, we're up 3 tenths. Hey, that might be the difference between last place and 19th. Or no, I guess, holy crowd did we lose time. I like this Pierre Gasly. Yeah, we're up a whole second. Which is actually really good, so we're in the 126. Across the line doing a 126.3. Perfect. Well, I'm going to get to the pits and we'll see if we can get out for another qualifying lap here. Turns out we could get out for another lap, for a flying lap. So we'll see if we can do better than a 126.3, which I think will put us in P20. We'll be ahead of the Williams, but I think that's about it. The Alfa Romeo will qualify ahead of us here, but we'll see if we can get it down to a 128.5. Need to make up 3 tenths. We'll see if we can make up 3 solid tenths here, but we're already down. We're clawing back pretty good here. Man, only if I didn't lose time on that first corner. Doesn't look like we'll be able to possibly beat it here. We're slow on that corner too. Missing the apexes by a mile here. And that one we just lock up and overshoot. So I think that'll be it for Q1 for BSR Racing. I doubt we're going to make it into Q2, but we'll have to see how it goes here. Just come across the line so we don't have to go through the pits and worry about a whole cutscene. Now we're slow. Oh, there we go. Barely making our third last corner, I guess. Oh, almost did a little spinaroo. Just hoping to qualify ahead of the Williams and my teammate. Shall see. Alright, let's check it out. I don't think we made it into Q2 though. Yeah, oh, we're last place. Qualified in last. How far off was I? Blah, blah, blah. Hamilton did a 121.9. Latifi At a 125.5. Holy cow, am I slow. You made it into Q2. Let's go, Anthony. Antoine? We're going to call him Hubert. His name is going to be Hubert now. Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys and see you at the race. Alright, so here we are at the race, and I have formation lap on, but I'm going to skip that. Well, I'm just going to cut it out of the video.
Let's run
Then
you
we'll
through
line
the
up the
driver
grid.
grid
But let's
order
just take
for
a look at the
today's
grid here.
exciting race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Carlos Sainz, and Leclerc, Ricciardo, Vettel, Perez, and Lando Norris, Ocon, Stroll, Daniel Kvyat, and Gasly, Hubert, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen, and Roman Grosjean, Russell, Giovinazzi, Latifi, and the rookie. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Alright, so here we are. Take a look at this.
Not the best place to be at the start of a new season, so let's make sure we show the team what we can do.
Perfect. Alright, well, I'm just going to cut the formation lap out of the video and see y'all when we line back up. Okay, and here we are, reforming all up by the grid. And this will be the full race unedited. Live commentary. So we'll see how we get off to start the race here. And everybody's just pulling away from the old Renault-powered. Take Latifi on the first corner. Get right behind Giovinazzi in the dirty air. It's okay. Slow into the corners. There's the first lap. Let's see if we can take Russell. We'll not be able to. Hard on the brakes from Russell there. And again. Let's go for a cheeky little play.
Great first lap.
Let's
Keep
get
it
up on the inside of Russell and see if we can get him on this front corner. And we will be able to. Pull up beside Giovinazzi to take him. Grosjean is up ahead there. PG is our next target. Pass it to Williams, one of the Alfa Romeos. Grosjean is gaining on us on the straights. Last corner here, coming up on Grosjean. Then we're going to turn on ERS and put her into Rich just to see if we can take him on the straight. Need to get a good corner exit, which we did. Get out of the dirty air. He's going to play defensive. Take him on the outside. Brake late, almost lose a front wing to Raikkonen. Space over to back to Giovinazzi there, but it's okay because we're going to take him right back on this corner, do a little dive bomb. Nobody saw that, didn't happen, don't know what you're talking about, clean pass. See if we can make her back up to Grosjean here. We're plus 185 laps of fuel. Missed the braking zone by a country mile. See if we can catch up to him. About a third lap when DRS gets activated, which I don't know if we'll be able to. Almost lose it into the wall. That's okay. To the chicane. Do a little cheeky corner cutting, but it's okay. No warnings for it. We're all good. Brake super early again. We're out of the DRS zone. We'll see what we can do. Bottas set a fastest lap at a 125. I'm sure that's going to get beaten by one of the Mercedes here. Let's just see if we can play a little catch up.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Grosjean now. They got DRS, so they're going to be faster. I need to see if I can close the gap into that DRS zone. Solid lap 3 out of 25. Slow corner for me. We're gaining on Russell. But they're gaining on us now. We're making a gap between Giovinazzi there. Green sector 1. Let's turn her up into Rich, see if we can play a little catch up on Grosjean. Take that corner super wide, forcing us to cut the corner. We're going to lose way too much time. Slow warning. That's okay. Hamilton, Verstappen again. Hamilton had the fastest lap, and then Verstappen said, yeah, nah. Making a gap on the Williams, but that's to be expected.
We're trailing our teammate by 4.7
Yellow flag,
seconds.
yellow flag. Who's gone off and who's out of the race? One of the racing point.
Be aware, there's an incident in the
Stroll?
next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Stroll is out of the session. Yes, engine failure for BWT on the first race of the season. That's not really looking too good
Okay,
for
clear.
BWT there to start. Here's Raikkonen. Grosjean, I've caught up to them because of that yellow flag. They're forced to slow down. Caught up to Raikkonen now. We are inside the DRS zone, so let's hope we can stay inside the DRS zone. We got DRS detection, so that's good. See if we can kind of crank her up and get past. I don't think we'll be able to though. Get a better turn exit, so we'll stay behind him, which is fine. See if we can take him on this straight. As long as we get a good exit out of the hairpin here, we should be able to take him on this straight. Looks like we did get a really good corner exit. Turn everything on, turn everything up, get out of the dirty air.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Let's do a little late braking, and he defended it well. So that's good by Raikkonen there. Good defense. We have Giovinazzi pulling up behind us. He's getting a little too comfortable behind us here. Just to be expected. Remember in the first interview when I said we'll have a couple of close races with Alfa Romeo? I don't want to get set in the sandwich between them. But here we are. See if we can take Raikkonen. We're back into a comfortable position. Great exit off that corner. Grosjean, Raikkonen's going to go into the defensive position here, but he's going to go to the racing line, enabling us to make a move up on the inside, give him a little bump there, let him know that we're not no pushover.
Nice work.
And
That
thanks
brings
to
you
the
up a
position.
place.
We have DRS, but the Alfa Romeos are pushing hard. Take him on the outside. After he tried to take me on the inside there. Giovinazzi, that was again. He wants to be a professional race car driver or something. Let's check on the teammate, see how he's doing. Teammate status.
Gap to teammate ahead is 5.8 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 14th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.9.
The Alfa Romeos are really giving BSR here. Run for their money in the back, the grid. We're up to P17 now. Exceeding track limits, understandable. I kind of did center a bit too hard there. Coming around the corner, trying to defend, still off Giovinazzi there. 4/10 behind me. I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of defense on him, but we'll have to see how the whole pit, if he's boxing with us or the next lap. shall find out.
Gap to car in front is 2.0
0
seconds.
seconds. The gap in front. I do not have DRS, which is not ideal. We are approaching the pit window. If I can keep him at bay, that'll be good. Hurt the curb a bit too much there. I see my teammate is up there with racing another one of the yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
What happened? Pit exits.
Box. We're coming in this lap. Okay, some information on Magnussen. They've got a serious car issue.
Weren't
It looks like
supposed
they're
to
retiring.
pass me there, Genasi. Kevin Magnussen's out too now. Do a little cheeky little dive bomb, and that was dirty by me, but I mean, hey. Rules of racing. BSR. That's the way to go. I'm telling you. We may race a little bit dirty. We may make some questionable moves. But are we in P14? Yeah. Did it come at the cost of a couple of warnings? I think so, but minor details, you know. We're in P14. Not after this box, so. After we box this lap, I'm sure we'll be back down to P18, and that's a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Nice!
Finishing time at the end of the race.
That's always fun. But we'll see how we can cope with that. Alright, we stayed in there, it's fine. All good. Just gotta make sure we race a clean race now. And, get to the pit road safely. We'll see what BSR can do in the pit stops here. I'm hoping for a 2.8 or below.
Two
2.2, what a pit stop from BSR Racing!
Pit strategy complete.
Yo, what a pit stop from the boys there. What a pit stop. P18 with a 3-second time penalty. Latifi's out. As long as I can stay ahead of Grosjean by 3 seconds. That'll be a P18 finish here. But I don't think that it's gonna happen. But we can try. Do a hard push lap here. Maybe towards the end of the race, because we do have some leftover fuel. 1.6 laps of it. See what we can do using our ERS. Lock up, that's fine. Warming up the tires, you know. 13 seconds of Russell.
Antoine is in the pits.
Antoine. That's how you say his name. Antoine. What a guy. Couldn't figure out how to pronounce his name. That means midfield is in the pits now. Unless Antoine just boxed one lap later. Which it looks like he might have, which is fine. He'll be coming out ahead of us. Russell's in the pits too, so maybe not. Pass both of the Alfa Romeos.
1.7 seconds. Our gap behind is 2.6
Now we just need to get a 3-second lead for P16. Good positioning. As long as we can keep a 3-second gap ahead of Latifi, the guy who's in 18th, we should be able to secure a P17 here. Should be able to secure a P17 as long as we keep the gap to P18. 3 seconds. Unless we can manage to make a 3-second gap between us and Grosjean, which I don't think will happen. He's already made up a second on me in the last couple laps here. Dropping back about 5/10 a lap to Grosjean, which is fine. Oh, that was pretty close there. Almost got a penalty again. Catching up to Raikkonen pretty nice though. So I'm okay with that, only because we were in, we had ERS deployed and we're in mix 3. Maybe hopefully make a couple of push laps and see if we can catch Raikkonen. Hubert's in 14th, Antoine. Too busy looking at the little buzzer thing there. Overshot. Grosjean's catching up on the straights. So I think we need to do better at Bahrain here in the next episode. But we're on lap 10. 15. About to 6 laps to go. We're plus 1.45 laps of fuel, so I might have to turn the engine down a little bit. The mix. Turn the mix down. I don't think we're going to catch Raikkonen yet, so we'll just turn the mix down and see what we can get with just our ERS. But our battery charge is pretty low, so see if we can get it back up. We're actually kind of wheeling Raikkonen in here. Let's hope he's not too fast on these straights. His pace is falling off. Never mind, it's going back up. I think we were within the DRS detection zone. We were. Nice. So here's where we make the push to get further ahead of Grosjean. As long as we can stay inside the DRS detection zone of Raikkonen, I think we'll be looking pretty good for a maybe P17 finish here. As long as we can stay in this DRS zone of Raikkonen. Turn her up to Rich. See if we can get back in that DRS zone that we all know and love. Overshoot the first corner. I should let Grosjean catch up a little bit. We are still with inside DRS, so that's nice. Raikkonen looks like he's a bit closer than 1.1 seconds. Not anymore, he gonzo.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Thank you. I'm trying here. I don't think we'll be able to keep the gap, so it's looking like a P17 finish for the good old BSR Racing off the first race in Australia. Bottas just set the fastest lap at a 124.8. Those Mercedes are on like planet Mars or something. They're just built different. Like incredible pace from Bottas here in the last couple laps of Australia. But that's what I don't understand. Like F1 2020 has a Ferraris like jacked up on Mountain Dew. But then the Ferraris are still not even looking close to the Mercedes.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
That's okay though. We're on 5 laps of fuel. Let's get her into Rich.
The car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
It's looking like a solid P17 finish for BSR here. P17 and P14. Which is not bad. But we'll see how this goes.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds.
Lap 12. Get down here. I don't think we're going to catch Raikkonen or keep a 3-second distance between Grosjean, but if we can get that 16-second or that 3-second distance between Grosjean, that would be ideal, so we can finish P16 off my corner cutting there. I don't know if we'll be able to. We're not going to catch the DRS zone of Raikkonen. Grosjean's making a couple of hard push laps, so as long as we can stay ahead of Latifi by 3 seconds, I think we're going to be okay here. Grosjean's getting pretty close to our DRS zone. He's catching up pretty good. lap 13 of 15. Got a couple more laps to go. We're just trying to trying to make a couple of hard push laps towards the end. So we might just turn it down to mix 2. Maybe make a couple of hard push laps on 14 and 15. Hopefully my steering wheel isn't too clunky that you guys can hear it through the video. Kind of catching Grosjean here actually. Or Raikkonen, not Grosjean. Kind of catching him. Not on the straights though, those cars, the Alfa Romeos are just better on the straights than, oh, maybe it's just my driving because Hubert's in the same car. And he's just pulling on me. Maybe it's just my crapshoot of driving. Which is probably the case. But we shall see. Coming up to lap 14, second last lap of the race. See if we can just
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
See if we can attempt to just get a gap between us and Grosjean. Gonna use up ERS, which I don't think is happening. But we stayed ahead of Latifi pretty good, so it's at least a P17 finish. Unless I decide that the wall is my friend and total the car, which I'm hoping isn't the case. Turn the fuel mix down to 2. Make 1 hard push lap at the end here. See if we can in any way, shape or form just get that much further ahead of Grosjean.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
We're not going to get in his DRS zone. Not a chance by the end of the lap here. Grosjean's catching up. So it's looking like a solid P17 finish for P17 and P14 for BSR Racing. That's okay. 2 to the final corner before the last lap. Alright, let's see what this baby can do.
This is your final lap of the race.
Let's just see how this needs to be my best lap. Get 3 seconds ahead of Grosjean somehow. I don't think it'll happen, but hopefully he can, hopefully he just taps the wall and loses his front wing. Don't think that'll happen though. Maybe get a puncture, that would be good too if you could do that there, Grosjean. Bottas, first place there. Followed by Hamilton, then probably Verstappen. Come on, Grosjean. Get a puncture. Do it, I know you want to. No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe if I didn't corner cut, we'd have a solid P16 finish, but unfortunately me and my corner cutting. Darn. But, oh well. Hubert finished in P14 there. So we're already looking really promising for the first race. We did nothing but increase the gap on Latifi. And that's it, looking like a P17 finish. And there it is, that's the race.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Yep, P17. Just as I thought. Let's see the grid, I'm curious to see how the grid stacked up.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes to an end, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today? I think after an excellent performance at the Grand Prix.
Let's see what we got on the
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings.
with Hamilton,
After today's performance,
Verstappen, Albon, Leclerc, Sainz,
some amazing talent out on the track
Gasly,
today.
Gasly,
But Anthony,
really?
who would you pick as your driver of the
Nice.
day?
Well, you've put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head under pressure.
Alright, well,
and made the
thanks
most
all
of
for
some
watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which will be, oh, never mind, we got an interview.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Happy with that.
You
Got
gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
I think we need more power, so we're going to complement the powertrain department. Plus, we got an upgrade going with them, maybe.
As quick as your teammate today.
I made a few mistakes. I did corner cutting.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Oh, I was like an idiot magnet today. No, that was all my fault, but we got to let the acclaim boost, you know, the
Appreciate
ego.
your time.
But, well, thanks all for watching, and see you guys in the next episode, which we will be starting a